Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for having today's hearing. I wanted to ask a couple of important questions to give everyone an opportunity to respond with a limited amount of time. Nord Stream 2, I think it's, in my opinion, not in the best interest of the United States and our allies to be pursuing further development of Nord Stream 2, that it would be great for an ally like Germany to be pursuing more energy cooperation and expansion between the United States and Germany rather than seeing expansion between Germany and Russia. Thoughts on Nord Stream 2? Thoughts on the way Germany should be handling it?
Thanks, Congressman Zeldin. We worked very hard on this in the previous administration to try to slow down the process of Nord Stream 2 and to work specifically with the European Union. So the European Union has very tough rules called the Third Energy Package on when and where you can build pipelines. And so when we worked with the European Union, we were able to question things like the security sustainability, the environmental reliability, whether Germany actually needed this energy, whether there were other alternatives. We also worked with all the littoral states, the states whose territory and undersea passages the pipeline would pass through, and we were able to slow it significantly. I think that's a better strategy than simply rhetorically beating the drum at the same time that we try to bring more U.S. LNG and other global LNG as an alternative to Europe and particularly to Germany.
Any other witnesses want to weigh in with regards to Nord Stream 2?
Well, I agree with the sentiments already expressed. I would just add that I think the United States, in concert with our European friends, can do more in the energy sector, particularly natural gas, in terms of impacting Russia's major sources of income, which largely surrounds energy, obviously, as almost a one-commodity country. And the geopolitical implications of that are obvious, and we can clearly be more aggressive about it.
I never liked Nord Stream 2, didn't like much like Nord Stream 1. I don't favor the use of sanctions to try to kill it, but I think Germany needs to do more to mitigate the strategic downsides of their own of this bad idea. By which I mean they ought to show leadership in Europe to create alternative sources of natural gas and LNG, and weaken the Russians' ability to put Europe in a hammerlock through the use of energy blackmail.
Any of the witnesses familiar with letters sent last week by the German ambassador to the United States to members of the United States Senate with regards to Nord Stream 2 and possible retaliatory actions by Germany? There was a story that came out yesterday in the Wall Street Journal. It was previously reported just before the weekend. The German ambassador sent letters to United States senators threatening retaliatory action as it relates to the LNG that was just referenced in your answers to the last question. What we have been experiencing with by the way, the United States ambassador to Germany, Rick Grinnell's doing a fantastic job. Every time he sneezes in a way that a German politician doesn't like, someone's calling for him to be kicked out of the country or some other horrible response. And it's unfortunate that Germany is not embracing an opportunity to improve dialogue with someone who is honestly reflecting the policy of the United States under the current administration. In response to the letters being sent by the German ambassador to the United States, I'm not going to do what the German politicians will do to Ambassador Grinnell. The German ambassador is stating a policy, a position, a statement, a threat, however you want to take it, on behalf of the German government, and I don't believe that it's a good idea for us to stop talking to the German ambassador. I don't think it's a productive idea to threaten the German ambassador or call on Germany to replace the German ambassador. So I think that this is an important moment, specifically as it relates to Nord Stream 2, and a reflection of the behavior of German politicians as it relates to our U.S. ambassador to Germany, who is doing a fantastic job. That between allies, we should be able to have honest conversations between our countries and move forward in a healthier, more productive manner. We might be in a different place with Nord Stream 2. We should get to a better place with Nord Stream 2, as well as increased LNG imports. And the threats are not helpful, but I'm not going to respond the way the German politicians would respond to Ambassador Grinnell, but I appreciate all the witnesses for being here and for the chairman for holding today's hearing. I yield back.